okay though.
Very
Okay.
day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son. That did lead me down a path of questioning my self worth and struggling to understand the value of a mother in a child's life. In the interview, she also states that she gave me an apology, but an apology to a son from a mother that consciously showed no interest in him holds no weight. There are still women to this day that my mother will give credit to for being more of a mother to me than she ever could. Her assistant, my cousin, being one of them. Every time, though, that my mother would state that she was right here whenever I was ready.
Mm-hmm. The title of our conversation, or the theme of it, is called The Long Way Around, because ain't no shortcuts. Pickles, stop playing with that paper, please. The reason we're having it is a multitude of reasons, but we're going to start off with, there was a Instagram that was put up, or I guess
it was TikTok, baby.
TikTok that was put up by
my son, my oldest son, Shalon. And this is what I want to say to this. There are some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I'll say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that said to me, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we'll watch this play out. And I do want to address this though, Shalon. When you say her daddy, then that's when mommy gonna say stop playing, because you know this has been Uncle Sid your whole life. Uncle Sid knew you before you knew you. So for you to say her 3 sons, yes, you're absolutely right. He has 3 sons. He can't claim you as his son because he's always been Uncle Sid, and he knows your daddy very well.
And love that brother. And the irony of all of this is not what is said, but what's left off.
Yes.
See, you're leaving off the fact that the last time we laid eyes on you, your mother got you everything you needed for the newborn baby about 3 years ago. You're forgetting about how I, from Georgia, am talking you through getting your car after we gave you the half the down payment for it, and you were 31 years of age, 32 years of age at that point, and I'm negotiating the deal with the dealer for you as you sit there, and you have the vehicle you're driving right now because of your mother. These are the things that you're leaving out when you're expressing what you're expressing in reference to your mother. You're not expressing the relationship that you have with your father, where you spoke ill to him, not to mention spoke ill to your mother, but somehow your mother and father and I all have a loving relationship and communicate back and forth because of the love that we have for you.
Well,
Hmm.
I will say, look here. Now, look, it's great content, I think.
Hey,
Hey,
Mac.
Mackie.
Hey,
Happy
Marty
Mardi
Raw.
Gras.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
It's a lot of, look, I will say, look here. I don't think family business should be, I, don't, I just don't like the weirdos. I just don't think family business should be played out for everyone to see. Hey, Carol. But if they're going to play it out, look here. We damn sure going to talk about it. So, I don't understand how Monique got to keep fighting for her life with everyone. Dang, man. I don't.
God.
So the son said a lot. Pretty much, the son said he said a little, but he said a lot. He just said was, well, my synopsis was what I got of it. Look, like you wasn't there for me. How you were for these other kids.
Pretty
You can say
much.
what you want. Like you talking about my babies. Like you wasn't there for me. So her response, her daddy's response, or her husband's response was, and he made it very clear. I mean, we negotiated this new car for you, even though you're 31. He threw that in there, a little slight jab, and
Yeah.
we got you everything you needed for the baby. Because the last time we saw you was 3 years ago, so we ain't seen a baby of you in 3 years. Another slight jab. So it's a lot of jabbing going on. I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but it's just a lot of jabs going on.
They
I know.
throwing shade trees. It ain't no jabs. They throwing shade trees. And I feel like I agree with what you said. Regardless of what's going on, it's still family business. So this isn't something that should be put out for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't agree with how they handled it. She said that though she wasn't in his life due to her career. Yeah, she said that many times. Yes. In other words, we gave you stuff when you became an adult. Basically, that just speaks to how he says it's not love. It's just, yes, it's material things. Yes, it is. These kids be feeling entitled like a motherfucker. Yeah, they do. However, entitlement and being a parent are two completely different things. Now, granted, there may be a smidge of entitlement in there. I'm not denying that at all. I'm not denying that because it does kind of come off entitled, but at the same time, like I said, she's admitted that she hasn't been there. Hell, he even said it in the video that she's admitted out loud that other people were a better mom to him than she was, you know, whether it be for her career or not. You know, the facts are the facts. It was said. So I just don't feel like it should have been put on social media, though. I don't feel like it should have been put on the internet at all. They all of them could have handled this differently. And who was that? Was that her husband or her daddy? Who was that guy? Her husband? I've never seen him, like, ever. I knew she was married, but I'd never seen him. I don't think he's asking for anything so much as he wanted her to do better. Like, be a parent to me. I feel like that's what he was saying, like, be a mom and give me that loving relationship. I feel like he was asking for.
Yeah, I think he felt like, look, I'm old. Hell, like you wasn't there for me. How you there for your other motherfuckers?